Stupidity, the phantom menace of mankind, this week's editorial. In the complex fabric of human history, few forces have proven to be as insidious and destructive as stupidity. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, the German Lutheran theologian, whose voice resonated amidst the darkness of Nazism, offers us a penetrating view of stupidity and its nature. For Bonhoeffer, stupidity is not simply a lack of intelligence. For him, stupid people can be intelligent or ignorant. What characterizes them is the moral and spiritual blindness that manifests as a profound moral condition. Bonhoeffer argued that stupidity has a unique danger. Stupid people do not resist the forces that seek to manipulate and control people. This vulnerability makes them easy prey for powers that promote lies and injustice. The moral and spiritual blindness inherent in stupidity prevents people from seeing the truth and acting wisely, thus eroding the foundations of a just and rational society. What aggravates this condition is its social dimension. Stupidity can be induced and spread through conformity and peer pressure. In contexts of strong indoctrination, such as totalitarian or even democratic regimes, people become incapable of critical thinking and resisting the lies and manipulations of power. Bonhoeffer observed that stupidity behaves almost like a possession, blinding people in such a way that they act against their own interest and that of the community. Chesterton also reflected on stupidity and its danger when it becomes fashionable. Chesterton said, "Fallacies do not cease to be fallacies because they become fashions." This highlights how stupidity can be perpetuated and accepted within society simply because it becomes popular or widely accepted, instead of being challenged and corrected. Furthermore, Chesterton pointed out, it isn't that they can't see the solution, it is that they can't see the problem. This quote reinforces the idea that people trapped in stupidity often cannot recognize the flaws in their thinking or the errors in their actions, making it extremely difficult to correct the situation. Fighting stupidity is a formidable challenge. Unlike evil, which can be confronted and defeated through reason and moral judgment, stupidity is resistant to such efforts due to its unconscious nature. Stupid people are difficult to confront and correct because they are unaware of their own stupidity. This kind of blindness requires a profound change in the social and spiritual conditions that foster it. To confront stupidity, Bonhoeffer advocated for a renewal of spirit and culture, starting within the family itself. This implies a return to truth and justice, and a struggle against the power structures that promote stupidity. Stupid parents will raise stupid children without their own criteria, blind to a society that manipulates them. The only way to effectively combat this threat is through an effort in education within the family. Parents must strive to instill and promote a culture of critical thinking in their children by encouraging them from an early age to have moral integrity and their own criteria and resistance to manipulative forces. In our time, the stupidity of the masses has become a great evil. In an increasingly interconnected and complex world, the ability to discern the truth and act justly is more crucial than ever. However, The influence of collective stupidity leads to catastrophic decisions undermining democracy, justice, and peace. Stupidity, as Bonhoeffer and Chesterton warned, is a more dangerous threat than evil itself. It is a possession that blinds people and leads them to act to the detriment of themselves and society. In our troubled times, we discover that stupidity, as a tool of evil, spreads like a plague of very intelligent demons that blind the conscience through ideologies, as we saw in Nazi Germany or in the socialist Venezuela of Chavez and Maduro, and which is now common to see in many democratic governments of developed countries, where the stupidity of the masses does not object or rebel against abuses and corruption, but on the contrary, applauds and justifies it as a blind and complicit herd. Thus, stupidity works as an army in the service of evil. Recognizing and confronting this reality is essential to building a more just and humane future. But in an era like the present, where everything rushes headlong in a form of stupidity at all levels, religious, political, and social, there are no apparent aims of containment among world leaders. On the contrary, they seem to be the main fools of the world, repeating like parrots their saving global agenda in a decalogue of a world sect. Only two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. Albert Einstein. That's all for today, friends. Our editorial for today. This was the Bell Tower of Vonde. Give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and share. Bye, beloved warriors in the Lord.